So today I thought it would be interesting to investigate the relationship between the upper body and the lower body. So specifically how we can use the arms to help us find a moment where stepping is a little bit easier. So it involves weight shift, and you really have to try to let go of any desire to control the arms here. So let's just start by relaxing the shoulders a bit, maybe giving ourselves a little bit of a shake. And now I'm going to take both hands, and all I'm doing is drawing a circle in one direction. Now you can note that as I draw this circle, I'm not doing it in this way, which would be holding tension. Instead, I'm just taking my hands out to the side, letting gravity fall, and I'm also letting the rest of my body adjust. So already I'm noticing how the movement of my arms is creating a shift in weight in my body. So just in one direction to begin with, and now let's go in the other direction. So just circling the arms. And if this is intense on your shoulder, you don't need to do it as big. So you can just do it a little smaller. You're still going to get a sense of the arms influencing the rest of the body. So notice as you relax your arms and just let gravity do its thing, that there's a natural shift to one side and back. So now can we toggle between those two? So going maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, noticing how the shift in direction influences where I feel the weight in my feet. Which foot? At which point? Because it's shifting the entire time. Okay, give that a rest for a moment. So now, as I begin to feel how the movement of the arms makes one foot heavier and the other one lighter, so using that cue, just pay attention to which foot is heavier and which foot is lighter. So, which foot is lighter? Oh, it's this one. And now circle, which foot is lighter? It's this one. And just notice that and see if you can begin to just lift the lighter foot just a little bit. Whew. So you're beginning to feel the influence of the weight shift and how it makes you more balanced over the leg that has more of the weight into it, making it possible to actually move the other foot. So it's quite literally a very small step to now take this into a stepping coordination. So we're just going to work on one side at a time. So circle, circle, and back up. Circle, circle, back up. Circle, circle, switch directions of the circle to come back up. So I'm finding the moment where the movement of the arms here makes this foot very light, and so it can step back and back up. Now for this one, don't drop the heel of the back foot. That'll make you actually more balanced if you keep the heel lifted and you stay on the forefoot. All right, let's go to the other side now. So first of all, finding my circles and then noticing, okay, when can I step out? Okay, and back up. Circle, circle, and back up. Circle, circle, and back up. Circle, circle, and back up. And I can step out as far as I like on this. But I'm using the movement of the arms to help me with the step. That's the point. So don't get caught up in making a big step unless it's integrated with the movement of the arms. Okay, so there are a number of directions that we can now take this. One of them is to now do continuous switching from side to side. So it would look like this. Circle, 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 circle. And again, I'm using the movement of the arms to help me move the feet. Another direction we can take this is we can add a little bit of a balance challenge to it. So now instead of stepping back, I can kick back like a donkey, but my free leg is almost being used as a counterbalancing tool, almost like a dinosaur's tail. So it might look like this. And first of all, I'm going to find my arm circles, and then when I find that lightness, I'm going to go kick, kick. It might take me a moment to find it. Kick, kick, switch sides, and then I might take a few circles and kick, 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 kick. And then it can become eventually continuous, any number of kicks. 1, 2, then it can become more regular. 2, 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. So and if 2 is too many, you can do 3, giving yourself a little bit more time on each side. So for example, 1, 2, 3, switch directions. 1, 2, 3, switch directions. 1, 2, 3, switch directions. 1, 2, 3. Once you have that and you're sure that you have your balance and you're sure you have the pattern, you could begin to bring a little bit more hopping if you have a little bit of hopping in your practice. If you haven't done hopping on 2 feet, I would suggest that before you do this, you do a little bit of 2-footed hopping practice, maybe for a week or so, just to begin to get that in your body first. But I can now take this into a more athletic endeavor. So again, I'm going to find my basic pattern, which is just this. So just the one that we did at the beginning. Boom, 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 boom. And then I could maybe find, so now I'm bringing a little bit more of a hop. It doesn't need to be a big hop, but you can see that both feet are leaving the floor. And I'm finding balance each time. And of course, if I can do that, I can also take it bigger from side to side, but this is something that you might want to not do today, but maybe work up toward over time as the pattern becomes more familiar in your body. But it could look something like this. Finding my basic pattern. So now I'm going a little bit further to each side, using my arms to get me up and over. So again, you can take this as big or as small as you like, depending on your level of experience. But spend some time with the basic pattern until you are feeling how the arms can move the feet. And the whole body can cooperate as one integrated organism. So I hope that you enjoyed that today and that you'll join me again soon for another installment of the 5-Minute Movement. Bye now.